The interaction, the relationship, like, occurs way before you guys even look at each other. I used to do pickup stuff and used to like spend a lot of time cold approaching, and now I look back like that's so ridiculous that I would like spend time approaching women that just weren't like, when there were other women there that totally wanted me. And now I only approach, it doesn't feel like a cold approach, I only approach if I feel something when I look at someone. Yeah. If I have my attention on a woman and I feel like some sort of warmth, I know she's going to say yes, and there's no fear of rejection because I already feel in her body that she wants me. This has actually been documented in a great book to read, General Theory of Love. It's written by a bunch of psychiatrists, and they talk about this concept called limbic resonance, which is basically what you're talking about, like without words, without even like explicit gestures, mammals of a species can feel each other's emotions with near perfect accuracy. Humans have that mammal part of our brain, that limbic system. We can feel each other, but we think so much that we forget that we have this like seemingly magic ability, but it's just being a mammal. The interaction, the relationship, like occurs way before you guys even look at each other. Like that feeling, like this feeling sense, whether you want to look at it woo-woo or not, you could justify it with mirror neurons if you need to, but like, it happens way before you consciously recognize a person. If you can have like your feelers out and like be conscious of your environment. You spoke today about how like colors give you a feeling. Like what does this chair make me feel as opposed to your chair? Like they're super subtle, but there is a difference. And like if you can become aware of that, you might just be, on your computer, like drinking a cup of coffee, and you feel a zing. I don't know why my attention is drawn this way, but I'm looking, oh, there's a really hot woman in a dress or whatever. There's a reason why I looked at her. She's probably, feeling something for me. Like it's like almost like like a tiger being in heat or the mating call. Like it just happens so subtly that you have to be sensitive to like especially in a city like New York where we're at right now. Like there's women in heat like all over the place. If you can like recognize that, you'll never. I don't know if that's a good feminist might be mad at me.
There's a good book title. I don't care.
You'll never feel like you're cold approaching. Like it'll always be a hot approach, even if you're just meeting for the first time. A woman in a store, or you don't even look at her, but like you're kind of like talking to each other, even though like you're not like looking. But like something's going on. The fact that you're thinking about her while you're pretending to fold clothes or whatever, like she's doing something too, and like. If you try to go off of like superficial cues, like how many times did she touch her hair or look at me, like you're always going to be reading it wrong.
Do you, in your gut, have any resentment towards women? This is a tricky thing because guys that are typically good with women don't have nearly as much resentment or anger towards women as other guys.